this video, I will be discussing in my assigned topic, which is producing inclusive policies. So, as reiterated in the previous chapters, the premise of inclusion starts with an acceptance and embracing of diversity. It is difficult to start movement of this practice is not rooted in a culture that assumes the right perspectives and values. So, in producing inclusive policies, it aims ensuring that all children of school-going age who experience barriers to learning, including those who are disabled, will be able to access inclusive. The quality is free, the primary and the secondary education on an equal basis with other young people and the communities in which they live. So, and their policy, all of the students can appeal ang mga special students or mga disabled students is makadawat og equal services na gikan sa mga teachers, and yes, they are all equal in sa policy. Then let's go to involve other sector of society. Current training and awareness campaigns seem to limit the movement of inclusion to a mere home-school relationship. For instance, those in the business, commercial, security, and religious sectors must also be given representation and trainings. These campaigns must be wide enough in scope as to cover supermarkets, restaurants, malls, public and government agencies. So, why is inclusion important to all societies? It is important because social inclusion is a determinant of health, because without inclusion, people are more likely to experience poor health and, of course, mental health, loneliness, isolation, and poor self-esteem. And also, nasin siya yung mga benefits, which is, number one is development of higher level thinking. So, ang mga student is, ang ilang thinking is higher or kinang better or mas easy, dali sila makasabot even sa mga discussions. And then oral com, they are kanang participate sila in oral com and self-management. Yeah, they can manage their self as well. So now, let's go to the collaboration. I collaborate. Incorporate, whether creating an academic program specific in a child with additional needs or creating a new legislative bill for the PWD or the person with the disability community. Collaboration is crucial. Each member of the inclusive education team would have their own strengths and weaknesses, of course, and these have to be used wisely to benefit the child with the additional needs. So, and in collaboration, ang mga special educators, general educators, and other education personnel work together para ilahang ma-address ang needs of students with this. In collaboration, it is very important na ang mga co-teachers mag-collaborate ka para easy nila ma-handle ang each students mga students with disabilities easy to solve if there is any problem, and that's it. So now let's go to the recognize the shift and the role of the teachers. So with the shift to inclusive education, the role of special education or SPED teachers suddenly seems to be reduced to only as needed. As a result, the SPED teacher's role no longer becomes that of an implementer but that of a consultative nature instead. So, sa inclusive education, the role of the teacher is not only to teach to teach the student, and but also to provide the other training, which is mobility training, self-care training, and other trainings. So let's go to the last. Include transitions and planning. An abrupt systemic change that is not well planned, that disregards why transitions in planning is very important. So transition services provided by knowledgeable educators and community resources can be tailored to students' goals and strengths and provide him with options and plans for his future.